How many matches does this company want to have end in a DQ? Do you know how rare it is these days to have a normal match with a normal ending on any WWE show? Every match ends in a DQ. Do you know why? It's because it's the easiest booking possible for Triple H. He doesn't have to think of a winner. He doesn't have to come up with a cool ending. He just thinks, what do I do? Just send this person out. And then send that person out. And then it just gets thrown out. And I don't have to decide a winner. Which can be cool sometimes, but not when it's multiple times every single show. You know if you're getting a match on a Raw or Smackdown, it's going to end in a DQ, unless it's obvious who's going to win. If there's a situation where it's a tag team or a two men or two women that you don't really know which way it's going to go, neither can really lose, DQ. DQ. Every match. Whether it's the first match of the night, the main event, middle of the show, a PLE. It's the easiest booking they can come up with. I'll just end in a DQ. We don't have to put any effort into it then. DQ, that'll do. Move on. Next match, have that end in a DQ as well. Send this person out, send that person out. It's stale, it's boring, it's predictable. Stop doing it. Last night was boring. Again, these shows could be summed up by just saying it's the easiest booking he can come up with. It's like Triple H and his writing team go into the writer's room and they try to knock it all out in 10 minutes. Right, let's just get this done out of the way. Let's just get it done as quick as possible so we can get out of here and go do something else. Right, do this, do that. Yeah, that'll do. Anyway, on to the next. How can we scam people of their money next time? That's what these shows are. Well, there's 6 women in the women's ladder match tomorrow night. I just put them all in a tag team match. That'll do. LA Knight versus Aleister Black. Face versus face. Okay, we're going to get into the show. Show started with a heel faction cutting a promo with another heel faction. So what does the crowd do? What are you supposed to do? Who are you supposed to cheer for? What do you do in this situation? Why book this, knowing you're supposed to boo for both of them? The crowd isn't going to boo both of them. The crowd's going to sway towards either of them, or maybe even both. Seth Rollins' faction is this new formed heel faction. Solo's little shitty bloodline are still heels. So what's the crowd? Why book this segment? Heels versus heels. If you want to have Seth Rollins start the show, fine. Have him cut a promo back and forth with LA Knight. You don't have to do it with Solo. Heel versus heel. Well, and then we go into Jimmy Uso versus JC Mateo. Way, great. What a show we're in for. Right there, yeah, I'm in the place to be. This next 3 hours is going to be riveting. Riveting TV. It's another match that ends in a DQ. Some random shit happens. Solo gets involved. Jacobs. I don't even know. And I don't want to go over it. It's bad. Zelina versus Piper Niven. You go from Jimmy Uso, JC Mateo, to Zelina Vega versus Piper Niven. What does this have to do with Money in the Bank? Any of this? Nothing. Why are we doing this? Why have you... those 2 matches back to back on a Smackdown in the first hour? Julia comes out because they can't have a normal match end in a normal way, so you have to end in a DQ or something. Someone has to get involved. Julia comes out and helps Zelina win, but then beats Zelina up after the match. Let me say that again. Julia comes out, helps Zelina win, like a face would do. Then after the match, she attacks Zelina, back to being a heel. What? What? Fuck it. Anyway, I don't even know. Don't care. LA Knight, Aleister Black. Face versus face. Again, has to end in some DQs, some random stuff happening at the end. Because this is a WWE show. Every match ends the same. So, Braun Breaker, Spears, Aleister, I don't even know. I don't even know. I was just trying to focus. Couldn't. Do you know why? Didn't care. Couldn't care less, in fact. LA Knight, Aleister Black, face versus face. Neither can lose. So right there you know, this match is going to end in some DQ weird shit happening. That's exactly what happened. Then we go into the 6 women tag match. Easiest booking possible. You got 6 women involved in the ladder match. Get the 3 faces against the 3 heels. That'll do. We don't need to put effort into this. We don't need to add a story. We don't need to add intrigue. Make people desperate to see Money in the Bank. Nah, just put them all in a tag team match. Rhea Ripley, I'm sick of her. Sick of them booking her like she's like prime Super Cena. We don't need to book Rhea Ripley like this. If she was a heel, maybe. Not as a face. She can't be beating up the entire division as a face. Let's go easy a bit with booking Rhea Ripley here. Let's reel it back a little bit. The live crowd still love her. She still gets one of the biggest reactions of the night every week. Fair play to her. But everyone at home is kind of like, are we really doing this again? We're really doing this again with Rhea Ripley. Still booking her like she's prime Hulk Hogan, prime John Cena, prime Undertaker. There's no layers to her character. She's not involved in a storyline. She's just obsessed with the title. And you know she's going to get it back soon. Boring. The faces win. That's all. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Then we go into the Creeds versus Andrade and Penta. Another match that ends in a DQ. Another match ends in a DQ. Creeds versus Andrade and Penta. First of all, why is it happening? Surely Andrade and Penta should not be mates right now. They're trying to win. They're both in the ladder match. They should not be tag teaming right now. They're going against each other tomorrow night. They should not be all friendly. They're going to be beating each other up next tomorrow night. Well, tonight right now. So, Vikingo was out there. Chad Gable was out there. Then Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker came out. It was all over the place. It was a mess. It was an absolute mess. For no reason. Just to have the show. So, basically, we go from the Creeds versus Andrade and Penta. We transition from that into Seth Rollins' faction. We transition from that into Cody, Cena, Logan, Jay. Somehow. What are we doing? It's all a mess. It's all just cram everything in. Which has been a theme of what they've been trying to do lately. Just cram everything in as quick as possible. Cram about 3 different segments into one 5-minute segment. So, Vikingo, Chad Gable come out. It's honestly physically hurting me to think back about what happened last night. They come out, then Seth Rollins' faction come out, then they beat up Cody and Logan and it's bad. It's hurting me to go through this. Like, it is so painful to think about what happened last night and then talk about it again. It's a chore to get through these shows. Cody and Jay end up out there. Cena ends up out there. Logan attacks Jay from behind. Cena attacks Cody. The show ends with a Cena promo. Logan and Cena both holding up the titles. I don't know why Logan Paul's holding up the title. You had your chance to beat Jey Uso and you didn't. So we're not doing Logan Paul Jey Uso again. If we do Logan Paul Jey Uso again, I'm not watching the entire PLE that it's on. If we do this at SummerSlam, I'm not watching SummerSlam. It's a joke. I'm not watching an event, a company that gives us Logan Paul Jey Uso twice. Surely not. Surely not. The show ends with Logan and Cena standing tall. So surely that usually means that the other team is standing tall at Money in the Bank. So are they going to go Cody? This can't end in just a normal tag team match tonight. Alright, let's just have a normal tag team match. It'll be probably slow paced, right? Because John Cena and Jey Uso are in the match. So you know it's not going to be a great match. You've got to kind of rely on Logan and Cody to do most of the work. You've got to overbook it. If you didn't watch my fantasy booking, go back and watch the first 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. I go through this match and exactly how I would book it. I'd have Travis Scott out there. I'd have R-Truth out there. I'd have Jimmy Uso out there. Overbook it because you've put it as the main event. Over the ladder matches, you can't have them go out there and just have a normal tag team match. It's Cody, Logan Paul versus Cody and Jey Uso. No one wants to see it. Last night did not make anyone that didn't want to see it now needs to see it. No. Did nothing. You need to overbook it tonight. You need to overbook it. Can't just have them have a normal tag team match because everyone's just going to end the show with like, was that really it? Is that it? Is that how we end the show? This Cena heel run has failed months ago. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Don't know why he's tag teaming with Logan Paul in his final year. Final year, John Cena, one of the best of all time. Final year, first time ever as a heel. And he's tag teaming with Logan Paul. Logan Paul. It's not even Hollywood John Cena, which is what we thought we was going to get when he aligned with The Rock. Oh, it's going to be Hollywood Cena. He's going to align with celebrities and all this. He's abandoned that. He hasn't mentioned Hollywood. He hasn't even alluded to a Hollywood type character. So why is he with Logan Paul? His whole thing is, I'm going to ruin professional wrestling. Well, you kind of are. Not in the way you intended. It's not Cena's fault, it's Triple H's fault. Triple H is ruining professional wrestling. He has John Cena go out there and say he's going to ruin professional wrestling, but the one who's ruining professional wrestling is Triple H. He is ruining these shows. TKO as well. I don't know what's happening, the drama with TKO, The Rock, Triple H. Triple H might not be there in 18 months, fingers crossed. But there'll still be TKO there. They'll get someone in that's even more of a yes man to them. They'll get someone in that's just going to do whatever they say. Do whatever they want. Probably one of them. Probably someone that already works for TKO. That's just going to do everything that they tell them to do. So we're not going to be in a better position until Triple H and TKO and The Rock are all out of the company. We get away from all of that completely and we just start fresh, because these shows have never been worse. Never been more confusing. Never been more pointless. Never been more boring. Money in the Bank tonight. I'm going to watch it. Mainly because I'm curious as to who they're going to give the briefcases to. It has to be Naomi and LA Knight. It has to be. The favourites, or at least the names that are apparently going around in the company, are Rhea Ripley and Naomi for the women. Rhea Ripley cannot... If you give that briefcase to Rhea Ripley... I don't even want to go there. We'll deal with that if it comes to it. If it does happen, be ready for the rant of all rants tomorrow morning. I'm fucking ripping it apart if they give it to Rhea Ripley. Has to go to Naomi. The men is Seth Rollins and Solo Sikoa. Think about that. Think about that. Solo Sikoa with a briefcase in 2025. What do we gain from that? What do we gain from Solo Sikoa holding a briefcase in big 2025? Seth Rollins doesn't need it. Give it to LA Knight or we riot. LA Knight, Naomi. It's pretty simple. It's in their lap. But every time something's in their lap, they go away from it. What seems like on purpose. They try to make it unpredictable just for the sake of making it unpredictable. When it in fact ruins it. They had Jey Uso win the Rumble just to be unpredictable. It ended up ruining the Mania card. Don't fuck it up. It's simple. It's Naomi, LA Knight. Please.